Welcome to Dating with Reptar, and I am Reptar. And if you don't follow me already on Instagram, I'm on Reptar Love Jones, Reptar underscore Love Jones, R3PTAR underscore LOVEJONEZ. And my next customer, y'all should know already, is on time. He was on time today because he flipped me off yesterday. You know how he made it up to me? He got on the outfit. I'm turned on, highly turned on.
No, I'm sorry for yesterday. I'm sorry that I was kind of busy with my nephew and didn't want to cut it short.
Aw. Well,
Uh,
family time is a thing.
yeah, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I
Fans
mean,
see this. He's dressed up.
I wouldn't say exactly all dressed up. This is just a common outfit.
It don't matter. That ain't common when you got on Argyle, okay?
True.
Argyle ain't common, okay? Our conversation today is Capricorn moons, even though he's a double cap. Doesn't matter. We still share the same moon. Mm. So he be double capping. I know, right? Ain't that crazy?
So,
I'm in this conversation this time. Oh my gosh. I know the fans is missing since girls chat. Name, age, and occupation.
my name is Eddie, 31 years old. Right now, I am currently looking for a job. Definitely trying to get into something, but also COVID is in the way of that.
That's true. My name is Gianni. I am 27 years old. Birthday is 4th of July. And I'm currently a group leader slash admin assistant for after school program. Basically, I assist the facilitators as well as the admin staff. So nothing goes past me. I am I am the commoner's boss until further notice.
There you go.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
period. Zodiac, big three.
Double cap
Uh-huh.
and Pisces.
Cancer sun, Capricorn moon, and Aquarius rising. Born with the moon in Capricorn, comma, you are likely to be innately responsible, comma, pragmatic, and measured in the ways that you respond. Capricorn is an earth sign and so pertains to the tangible and practical dimensions of your life. So describe what it means to be a Capricorn moon.
To break it down based off that, I guess now when you say like we're from the earth, I guess that also means that we're down to earth. You know, like we're the first considered if you look at the calendar, we're the first zodiac sign. Like, we start off. Or some people want to consider us the last because they'll be like, oh no, Sagittarius starts and then you start the loop over. But I feel like you start January, Capricorn owns most of January.
Exactly.
Here we are. We started off, followed by Aquarius and so forth. And
Mm.
then I don't want to brag that we're first in line,
Mm.
but like we're here and look at the time we're living in. We're living in like cold times. We're living in like these times when you're at home.
Mm-hmm.
For me, and I feel like to be a Capricorn, it's like you have to learn how to adjust to being in these harsh temperatures, but also be welcoming to other temperatures too. Because like we're here first, but it's like a lot of energy is drained by this year. Got the holidays, you got like everything is like January. We're also looking at like this is like considered the worst month in like retail history.
Mm-hmm.
It's like when everybody returns what they didn't want for Christmas, so it's like a lot of like. And then February, boom, everything is like all about love because of Valentine's Day and Black History Month and stuff like that. I'm like, all right, cool. But to be a Capricorn, I feel like it's just like to be down to earth and to just be to start it off and to like welcome everything to comfort us, like because we're about to have like the rest of the year and then we're not gonna be remembered until like next January. For me, so like shout out all Capricorns out there. We're here, so absorb this energy, absorb the spiritual energy, and let 2021 carry you where we gotta be.
Moon wise, I would say emotionally, I have a reason behind how I feel. And that's where a lot of folks miss a lot of my emotional tension. And I say emotional tension because I could be so angry, but I'm telling you exactly what made me angry. But I can't tell you if I'm going to come out of it because there's other factors outside of that moon that's messing with me. But I'm sitting there telling you exactly what happened, what day it happened, and who did it to me, and this is where we are and why I feel this way.
Right.
So describing that in terms of earthly ways, that's basically saying this is the reality that I'm feeling or I'm emoting to, and I'm telling you exactly what it is. Right? So with it being of earth, it's of earthly things, meaning it's of the reality of what's going on right now. So I can only respond, as in it says, being responsible, but I can only be responsible of what I'm feeling at that moment. And I can only be innate in nature of what the hell happened in that moment. So it becomes more, that's why it becomes practical, because people don't understand why it's like, well, duh, that makes sense, right? That's why you mad, right? That's why I'm mad too. Like, they're not happy with that when you start breaking down how they're supposed to feel, when you're just doing it to yourself, and they start getting defensive because they think it's about them too.
Facts.
I think I just preached a sermon. In finding love, does any qualities shine when attracting people?
Yeah, I guess. Like every time I introduce myself and I tell them that I'm a Capricorn, they like to compare me with other Capricorns who are like more stern and like hard headed and stubborn. And I'm like I probably do enact those ways, but I not in the ways of a regular Capricorn, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That way when I'm into my video game stuff. Like, you know, whenever I'm playing a video game, I want stuff to go with my preferences, not with like when I'm playing with somebody else. But when I'm playing with my own stuff, I want everything to be like with my own preference, my control way. Like I want to be able to play comfortably with me. I don't care about you. Like, you know, like this is how I'm playing.
He said, I don't care.
Like, you feel me? So in the way of that, that's the only side of me you're gonna see with that hard and stern reality. You're not gonna see me like that in my dating, because in my dating thing, it's a two person thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I've come a long way to understand that yes, like both people's emotions matter. It can't all be about you. Whenever I come to the table, dating wise, I bring that openness and I bring that comfortability. And they always saying like, "Oh, you're not like most Capricorns I met." And I'm like, "Damn, like, what kind of Capricorns you be meeting?" I don't know. From
Right.
every person I meet, he's like, "You're not like a regular Capricorn." I was like, "I'm the coolest Capricorn everybody's ever met every time." And I'm like, it's just the way I carry myself. I'm laid back. Like I know what I want, but I also could tell people like, yeah, you could say I'm lazy and shit like that, but it's like, where am I gonna gain to benefit to like judging you and shit like that? What's like to gain for me putting you down? You feel me? Like half the times I'm too smacked to even care what you're talking about. Like, you know, like, and I welcome everything. I welcome everybody. I don't care where you're from. I don't care what you do. What do you do for a living? Like, that's a quality that I really shine when I'm out there. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I welcome everything and everybody. I'm just like, yo, nah, if you want to have a drink with us, cool. Like, I don't care. Yeah, you want to come take smoke with us? Yeah, I don't care. With COVID times, and I feel like people be like, oh, now you shouldn't be that open because I get that shit, nigga. Like, but COVID doesn't really shouldn't really block the way you feel and like the way you interact with people.
Mm.
Like, I don't know, you're with the emotion, like with the health wise and everything. I understand your health is at risk, but it's like it's not gonna stop me from being a regular human being, man. Like I'm too laid back for that shit. That's why I be walking around here without a mask sometimes. Like, be like, look, like I'm sorry, like this, but that's like my main quality is that I bring that comfortability. Like you can be yourself around me.
You said comfortability. Um, being, I guess you said you being yourself.
Well, no, I bring the comfortability for others to be themselves around me.
Oh, so that's like the quality.
Yeah, like comfortability seems to be like the number one quality I can bring to any relationship.
I guess because I'm straightforward. I'm straightforward, and because when I am my sun sign, when I'm a Cancer, I'm pretty indecisive. But when it comes to like stuff that I know that I want, or I know how I want it to look for myself, I'm literally laying it out on the table like, this is what it is, this is what I want, and this is how I want it. It's up to you to fit in.
Right.
period. Because I've already achieved to a point where I know what I want. And it's not a need. I shouldn't need you.
That's a fact.
That's on facts. So in the biggest quality, which is a blessing and a curse, which will be in the next question, is being straightforward. And I'm gonna tell you this is what it is, and I'm gonna tell you how I want it, and I'm gonna tell you this is where I am. Because I'm the one that tells the guy, these are the male friends I have. These are the female friends I have. Unfortunately, the female friends do not outweigh the male friends because these females don't like me. And I'm keeping the stack. I'm not even talking about the females that I already consider cool with me. I'm talking about outside of that. That's why it ain't many of them. I can count them on my fingers and damn toes. And so that's just like an example as to what I do. I say, this is the friends I have. This is the life I have. This is the occupation that I'm dealing with now. Or this is the life. I mean, this is the family household that I have. This is where I'm living. I'm not by myself. I do the whole list about myself. And it's up to you if you consider this something easy for your life or baggage.
Simple.
So, in me finding someone as an emotional Capricorn, baby boy, you better be with it or get to stepping. Don't even come waste my time. Period.
That's it.
That's logic. Straight up. That's straight up logic. It's not even common sense to people no more. But that's straight up logic. If you're not with what I'm already doing, don't bother me.
That's a fact.
Don't talk to me. I don't want to hear it at all. Because I'm gonna tell you in your face, I'm good.
You good? Nah, same shit.
Mm-mm. You're not gonna like me after I already say I'm good, because now I'm gonna be just disrespectful.
Period.
That's on period.
That's period.
In friendships, 3 traits your friends like, and 3 traits your friends don't like, or they say they hate this about you.
Open.
Mhm.
Self around me. Feel me? So that's definitely gonna be like I'm outgoing. Not bullshit. I'm not. I'm, like I'm definitely. I'm open to like. I'm chilling with everybody. You feel me? I don't care. Open to new experiences. You could also say that they like honest.
Mm.
Tell them straight up, like, yo, that's some fuck shit. Like, don't do. Even with the shorties that they talking to, like, it'll be like, yo, she's not worth that. Don't do that. Nah, she don't deserve that. Don't do that. Nah, she's a hoe. Do that. Like, I tell them straight up, like, you don't want to hear it, don't talk to me then. Because I'll be trying to break the truth to niggas. And I'm just like, yo, it's a hard world out here. But the third quality is loyalty.
Mm-hmm.
Loyal. Been loyal to the same group of friends for like 15 years now.
That's good.
Like, you feel me? They all got, like, they're all on their way to having children. We're all still close. We're all in the group chat, cutting jokes on each other still mainly and all that. But it's like, that's 3 good qualities around. That's for like all around. Friends I just met, friends I've known for like the longest. 3 hateful qualities.
Mm.
These dudes hate when they come and pick me up.
Uh-oh.
I'm like, I'll be there in 5 minutes.
That's a lie.
Fucking tardy ass nigga when it comes to that shit. I'm trying to get ready and I'm trying to get everything ready. And the only reason this is real like that is because I can't bring my friends into my house.
Mm.
Like, my pops ain't gonna let that shit slide.
Right.
But if I had my own crib, it'd be different. I'd be like, yo, y'all can come inside, chill inside, let me get ready. I can play, smoke, whatever, while I get ready. And then we all out. Instead of having to wait outside in the cold and like that's not cool. And I don't like that shit. That's something I've been working on for a while, and it's getting better. Another thing that they hate about me, they'd say I'm just careful with shit.
What's wrong with that?
I'm like I be bitching about the craziest shit, but it's like it'd be like only with my niggas though. Some of my boys they be like, yo, like let me borrow some shit, whatever. I'd be like so anal about when they return it. I'd be like, yo, I want that shit in perfect condition. I want to say, I swear to God, to this day, the niggas don't like borrowing shit from me. They don't like when they make a fit whenever they ask me to take them to the subway or some shit like that. Cause I'll be like, yo, it's not cold. I'll be trying to like give up options just to not leave my house. So they hate that shit. They be like, nah, nigga, like, come on, walk me to the train. Come on, bro. Like, I'll be like, nigga, like, nah, nigga, here's $250. Take the bus, nigga. Like, I'm sorry. Like, they hate that shit. They be like, nah, nigga, like, but I'll make up for it. Cause I usually be balling out. But at the end of the night, a nigga want to chill. I'll be like, nah, here, take the fucking train. Go. I don't want to fucking. For me, like, the most I'll do is probably pay for your Uber. I'll go half on the Uber with you. The third quality that niggas hate about me, this is like an all-tone quality too. Like when niggas call me, I don't like to answer the phone. I like to text niggas. I don't know if you like that shit. When people call me, I'll be like, I decline the call and then I text you back like, what's up?
Yo, that gets on my nerve.
And then my boy be like, yo, I can't text. I'm driving. And then I'll be like, fine.
Right.
Then I hit him up like, what's up? And be like, nah, nigga. Niggas not driving. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it just be like with my boys. But if I can't with nobody else, it just be with my niggas. You feel me? Like, because those are my bitches.
3 traits they like. Emotionally, I can only speak emotionally. Like I said, I'm pretty straightforward. You know, I don't give them no shorts. Because that's what I'll be like, you know, just tell me the truth. Am I doing something wrong? Am I tripping? Right. And so they appreciate that I give them that safe space kind of thing. Learned that in after school, safe space. Safe space and brave space. They also like how I put things in order or in perspective. In terms of how I can say it, I can say I speak for me, and this is how I do it. You know, and this is where I am. I don't know about you, but this is how I function and do things and be traditional and routine like. So emotionally, it's a whole routine behind it. I mean, I get mad and I've realized what made me mad, and I go through the list like, this is what really happened, and this is why I'm mad. And it helps because they know where to start when you're mad.
Right.
It's not like you're just mad and don't give no information. At least I have information before I be mad.
That makes sense.
Right? So that's 2. So they like information. They like my safe and brave space. I'm going to say a third one in terms of likeness is I'm able to relate. Because empathy and sympathy is more cancerous in terms of cancer sign, but in relation to is in like I can find something that I'm able to relate it to. Right. In terms of their situation. I'd be like, well, it could be like this if you do it this way. And they'd be like, oh, I never thought about that. So, you know, I can do in relation to kind of thing. What they don't like, I just have one. Emotionally, I just have one. The curse of being straightforward is being too blunt. And that can hurt a lot of friendships worse than Uno. Uno's second best. First is being too blunt. Us Capricorns, at least for the moon part, for me,
shit, nigga,
have a tendency to hurt people's feelings when they ask for it.
It's followed by my bad.
You know, in one point they're asking you, you know, how do you feel about this, this, and this? Knowing they talking about themselves. Then you tell them how you feel and you be extra blunt, like you shouldn't be doing this. What the hell is wrong with you? They'd be like, well, I shouldn't have asked you. And I was like, then don't. Yeah. You know how I'm gonna tell you. You know what I'm saying? And that's why, for example, you know, I have the couple of people you met, at least in guys chat, they're like, you know, I appreciate that she's like this with me because I can see how retarded I am. Right. You know, so the blessing is that I'm straightforward. The curse is I'm too blunt. My own mother tells that to me. She's like, you know, a lot of people don't like this bluntness. Some people can't take it. I'm like, then don't ask me. Don't ask me for my opinion. It's not going to be something I'm a sugarcoat. That's over.
That's a fact.
That's over. Because I don't do that to myself. Why would I do it to you if I don't do that for myself? Why? I'm not a sugarcoater. Straight up. I'm not. So if you're not gonna like how I am when I talk to you and I'm like this to you, how I am to you right now, Eddie, you understand. Don't ask me no questions. They don't like how blunt we are emotionally.
Sorry.
Like no need to be sorry. That's just how it is, and it is what it is, and you gotta take it for what it is.
Fuck it.
Right. That basically that's what
Fuck
it
it.
is. Do you have to diminish a trait to appeal to the crowd?
I'd say yes. For me, I'm a real goofy person. I love joking with people. I love, being able to make people laugh or like just genuinely feel comfortable. But I feel like when I was president in my school, when I was president of the Student Government Association, I wasn't able to share that joking side. You know, I wasn't able to like be as cheerful as I wanted to be. Everything had to be about like keeping maintaining the image and being there for the student body and like sure when I was like regular, I was able to talk to my boys and everything like that. But then whenever I went to like events as president, started doing all those like little like run along campaigns and stuff. I was like I wasn't able to really be myself. I had to be President Eddie. So I feel like to appease to a crowd that's like more advanced than you are, yeah, you're gonna have to diminish your what are you like your cheerful side. You feel me? Like you're gonna have to be thinking about success all the time.
Gotcha.
Be on your A game all the time. Be on your front line all the time. And for like a lot of people like to be laid back, like myself. They don't want to be like in battle mode all the time. You feel me? And like certain situations force you to be in battle mode all the time. Like, oh, like I'm not at work, but yeah, mentally I'm at work. I don't like to feel like that. I want to be at peace, mentally at peace. Like you feel me? I want to be at the beach, smoking a blunt, drinking fucking margaritas, knowing that I'm doing that, not thinking about fucking going back to work on Monday. When that case may be, is like when you're fighting for something, you're gonna have to, I guess, push down on your side of humor to be more fearful, so people can be like, "Nah, this nigga means business." Because if you're joking and you're doing everything, everybody's gonna like push you around. They're not gonna think you're serious. For me, they want to see you with a straight face. They want to see you with like hard belief and everything like that. So I feel like, yeah, you do have to like diminish your quality to appease a crowd. That's in general. That's not like an in general thing. For me, I feel like that's like what America wants you to do. But for me, work somewhere where you can be yourself. Like you feel me? Like do something that you do so you could be yourself. The only reason I went and became president so I could put that on the resume so I could show better when I'm applying for these jobs in terms of like teamwork and stuff. Management situ, so they could be like, oh yeah, he's skilled for the job because he's done it already. He's already been part of an organization type shit.
Gotcha.
I did it for the accolade. But that's not what I want to do for the rest of my life.
Of course.
I did it just so I could appease to the crowd. So once I did at a piece of the crowd, I went back to being my regular ass pothead self. That's it. My job's done. Peace. 9 to 5. Peace. Don't talk to me.
The way you said that. I'm gonna say when I want to move different, I guess that's connected to my outward persona in Aquarius. It's like I'm just saying I'm gonna go and fix myself. That is me not sitting there giving them the blunt side of me. In order for me to calm the hell down and just move different.
Okay.
As an emotional moon sign, even though Cancer is ruled by the moon, I'm ruled by Capricorn in that sense. The logic in me is saying just remove, remove yourself before you wreck yourself.
Before it's too late.
Before it's too late. So I'm literally like removing myself because I need to. Okay. So that's me saving myself from another headache for no reason. Removing myself, knowing that stuff is not going to change. Right? So I have to remove myself from situations in order for me to like refresh and renew. So that's just and in friendships, people hate that too. But to diminish myself, diminishing a trait is diminishing how blunt I am by just removing myself.
Yep.
So that's literally diminishing how I speak to people. Because
exactly,
my literal mouth gets me in trouble, and I half the time don't care, or it's for a reason, and I don't regret it. I really don't. But it's because if I'm supposed to say it, I'm saying it for a reason. I just don't know the reason yet. So that's why I have to diminish how blunt I am just by walking out. To give you the flip side of that, people get upset about that too. I'm trying to appease to the crowd by not saying nothing, and me not saying nothing, they say is worse than me saying something. So I'm like, which one do you want? You want me to curse you out, or you want me to walk the hell out? Which one you want? I can sit there and curse you out and make you mad at me either way. So which one do you want from me?
Yeah, at least this way we're talking.
This way I have nothing to say and I can go be about my business and be fine. I'm saving myself a seizure by not talking to you. I'm saving myself by not having a seizure right now. I'm saving myself from not giving myself a stress headache.
Facts.
I'm saving my health. I'm saving my whole health from you. So diminishing is diminishing my bluntness so I lose my mind.
No, you good.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, that's just me finishing up my thought. I diminish myself being blunt or being so straightforward so that way I can appease to not only the crowd, but for me to keep my head together.
Right.
And that's just being a moon sign of a Capricorn. Ain't got nothing to do with nothing else I ain't even said yet. I done got real down the list. You see me, right? You see my eyes and got my eyebrows and went up. I don't play that foolishness. I really don't. I don't. Mm-mm. But thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you so much. And this was just a conversation about Capricorn moons, but it made it easier because he's a sun as well. Well, he's a sun as well. If you don't follow me on Instagram already, I am on Instagram under R3PTAR_LOVEJ1EZ. And that's Reptar Love Jones for those who can't spell. And if you want to know more, I'll give our Instagram names, not our phone numbers. But do that.
Peace.